Are you coming to Puerto Rico and don't know what beaches to visit? In today's video, I'm going to be mentioning my top 10 beaches you could visit while in Puerto Rico. Who am I? Well, I'm a local and I create content about Puerto Rico, so I've been to a few beaches here. So if you're asking yourself, what are the criteria or requirements for a good beach? Because everyone is different, right? I like clear waters, turquoise waters that you can see everything, calm waters, calm environment. It doesn't have to be secluded, but not a lot of people, not too busy, not too many stores and kiosks. I don't like that type of beach, and easy to get to as well. Now, that doesn't mean that all these beaches are gonna have these requirements, but most of them will. Anyway, we'll start with my number 10 and then we'll work our way down to my number 1. Let's get started. My number 10 beach is in the town of Rincon, and the beach is called Los Alamenos, which is on the west side of Puerto Rico. This beach has clear waters, calm waters, very family oriented. It doesn't have amenities and it only has street parking, but it's a nice beach. Now, Rincon is a surfing town, so if you like surfing, you could visit the other beaches. If you like calm vibes, Los Almendros is for you. My number 9 is called Puerto Nuevo in the town of Vega Baja, which is on the north side of Puerto Rico. Yes, this is Bad Bunny's hometown in case it sounded familiar, but this beach, I call it like a party beach. Lots of boats, boat gatherings, jet skis, a lot of families, a lot of people drinking. So this doesn't describe the kind of beach I like, but it's a nice beach if you like that kind of environment. I like this beach because it's nice, it's long, it has a natural pool that it can get really nice depending on the time of the year. It does have facilities and parking, so it's a busy beach, but this is a very popular beach that you have to visit. Number 8 is Bodoro in the town of Isabela, which is on the west side of Puerto Rico. It does have this rock formation that stops the rough waves from coming in, forming a natural pool, which is so nice and clear. I don't think it has amenities and you have to park like on the sand, which is not too convenient, but it's such a nice beach and it has scenic views. Number 7 is Positas de Piñones, which is located in Loíza, which is on the northeast or east of Puerto Rico, and this is such a beautiful beach. It does have a little posita, which is a natural pool. Are you getting the point that I love little positas or natural pools? This has one, which is one of my favorite positas, but this is on a busy street and you have to park on that busy street, and they do give tickets if you don't park in the zones that are permitted and you don't even know where it's permitted, but you can rent beach chairs and umbrellas there. It's a free beach. They do have a lot of food kiosks across the street and it's just a beautiful beach. My number 6 is La Poza del Obispo, which is on the north side of Puerto Rico in the town of Arecibo. La Poza del Obispo has golden sand, clear waters, and it also has that rock formation that usually breaks up the big waves, forming a natural pool, but one still needs to be careful when the ocean is rough. Unfortunately, it doesn't have facilities such as bathrooms and showers, but there is a cliff that you can hike up there and you get this amazing view, and you can even see Arecibo's lighthouse from up there. My number 5 is Flamingo Beach, which is on the east side of Puerto Rico, and this is actually located on another island that is part of Puerto Rico called Culebra. Flamingo Beach was ranked one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. You do need to take a ferry or some kind of boat to get there, but this beach is known for its white sand, turquoise waters, and great scenic views. It's good for snorkeling, swimming, or just a beach day. It has lifeguards and facilities such as camping, showers, bathrooms, parking, and food kiosks. Make sure to visit the abandoned military tanks. Not only is filled with history, but they are a great site for pictures. My number 4 is right here. This is called Vasa Beach, which is in Loíza on the east side of Puerto Rico. Vasa Beach is pretty close to Positas de Piñones. They're actually in the same town. This beach has orange sand, calm and turquoise waters. The colors here are so vibrant. This is my favorite spot for filming and taking pictures. It sits on a natural reserve, so you can go on hikes, and it can lead to other interesting areas such as secluded beaches and even caves. It doesn't have facilities, but there are a lot of places to eat around there, including some chinchorros. My number 3 is Ikakos. Ikakos is located on the east side of Puerto Rico. This is what paradise looks like, okay? It has white sand, the most beautiful crystal waters, an uninhabited key, therefore you do have to take a boat or some kind of water transportation to get there. On your way there, be on the lookout for Fajardo's lighthouse. Also, if you get lucky, you can see dolphins or stingrays. You must know it doesn't have facilities or shelter. Make sure to take your own food and fluids unless your transportation includes it. My number 2 is Crashbow in Aguadilla on the west side of Puerto Rico. Crashbow is such a fun and vibrant beach. There's a pier you can jump off from at your own risk, of course. Beautiful clear waters, nice scenic background. The beach is on the small side and limited parking, but it's great for snorkeling and diving. There are kiosks and food stands. No facilities, unfortunately, yet it's one of the most popular beaches Puerto Rico has to offer. For the number 1, I really had to think about this and I couldn't decide between both of these beaches. They're both in Cabo Rojo in my hometown, so I'm just gonna mention both of them. Cabo Rojo is located on the southwest side of Puerto Rico, and one of my number 1 beaches is called Bulle. It has calm, clear, and turquoise waters. Sometimes the water can be a bit too warm for my taste, but it's still so nice. It's a family beach and it has facilities like parking, bathrooms, showers. They have a few places to eat and drink, and they even have a small shop. Growing up here, I used to love coming to this beach. Anyway, if you can stay for the sunset, I totally recommend you do that. Since Cabo Rojo is on the west side, it gets the best sunsets. My other number 1 beach, I know I feel like I'm cheating here. It's called Playa or Playa Sucia. It basically has 2 names. That's how great it is. This beach has turquoise waters and it's a chill beach. You feel like you're on a deserted island. You can see Cabo Rojo's lighthouse from there, which is called Los Morillos Lighthouse. You can also hike to the lighthouse and see the beautiful views from that cliff. Those are my favorite views in the whole island. The downside, the beach doesn't have any facilities and there are no stores around there. Therefore, it's definitely a place you need to bring your own food and beverages. Also, check out the sunset there. Just have in mind this list can change in the future because the more beaches I visit, the more I can change my mind, just so you know. But anyway, next you should watch this video right here because I mentioned the 8 top places you should visit in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico and don't know what bitches.